A great day to you all. It has been. Welcome back to Coding with Pizza Technologies. I am your host Keith Baraka, and today we will be doing HTML links. Yesterday we did HTML CSS. Today we will do HTML links. Okay. Now HTML links. Now links are found in nearly all web pages, and links show users or allow users to click their way from page to page. Okay. In HTML links, there's something called hyperlinks. Now, HTML links are hyperlinks. Okay. HTML links are hyperlinks. You can click on a link to jump to another document, or you can click on a link and jump to another document. When you move the mouse over a link, the mouse will turn into a little hand. In short, it will change into a pointing figure. Now, a link doesn't have to be a text. That is just to note. A link doesn't have to be a text. A link can be an image or any other HTML element. Okay. It is important to write that down. That okay. Now we will move on to something else. In HTML links, there is something known as a syntax. Okay. The HTML A tag, which is also within the href element of a link, defines a hyperlink. It has the following syntax. I'll show you here. Yeah. Very good. Yes, here. Now there is a place I remember we placed Twitter. This tag defines a hyperlink. Okay. And this here is the URL. Okay. This here is the link text. The whole thing here is a syntax. Whatever is highlighted here this time. The most important attribute of the A tag element is the href attribute, which indicates the link or the link's destination. The link text is the part that is visible to the reader. Clicking on the link text will send you to the reader's specified URL address. Okay. Now, By default, by default, links will appear this will happen in all browsers. An unvisited link is underlined in blue and will appear in blue. A visited link is underlined and will appear in purple. An active link is underlined and will appear in red. Okay. Now, in HTML links, there is something such as a target attribute. By default, the link page will be displayed in the current browser window. To change this, you must specify another target for the link. The target attribute specifies where to open the linked document. Okay. The target attribute can have one of the following values. Self default opens the document in the same window tab as it was clicked. Blank opens the document in a new window or tab. Parent opens the document in the parent frame. Top opens the document in the full body of the window. Now, depending on what has been given in the code, then the URL will open or the link will open in one way or another. Now, there is absolute URLs and relative URLs. Now, a local link, a link to a page within the same website, is specified with a relative URL. Okay, without the https:///www part. Okay, let's give you a demonstration here. We are going to click down here. Okay. Okay. Now, this here is a relative URL. Now we're going to get an example of an absolute URL. Okay. Now this here is an absolute URL. As you see, both of them are links, but one link is within the device, the other link is an online link. Okay. Now, HTML links can be used as an image link. And to use it, you're going to use the img tag or the image tag inside the a tag. Okay. So take for example this is supposed to be an image. Okay. I believe it should have changed something by now. Sorry. As you can see, it brought the car, the image of the car, basically. It's here. That is an image link from HTML. Now, It can give you a link to an email address. Use mail to inside the href attribute to create a link that opens the user's email program and let them send a new email. Let's try it out. You can bring that down here, or you can choose to put it here. Yeah, okay. Let's try Pizza Technology. Send email. Now this is an email, an email address link. You can see here it has come as send email. Okay. Now you can use it as a button link. Button as a link. To use a HTML button as a link, you have to add some JavaScript code. Okay. JavaScript allows you to specify what happens at certain events, such as a click button. Okay. Let me take you here and just do it for you. Button on click equal, sorry, okay. Now this should bring us something like this. CSS style sheet. This is a button. Okay. Now we're going to move to link titles. The title attribute specifies extra information about an element. The information is most often shown as a tooltip text when the mouse moves over that element. Okay. Example is here. You go to Twitter. As you can see, this is a link title which should give us visit our page on Twitter. That is actually our page. Please, you can visit it and give us a follow. There's more on absolute URLs and relative URLs, because you can use a full link URL to a web page. You can link a located HTML folder on the current website. You can link a page located in the same folder as the current page. Now we are at chapter summary. And chapter summary, we outline what we have learned. Now you can use the A element to define a link. You can use the href attribute to define the link address. You can use the target attribute to define where to open the linked document. You can use the img tag element inside the A tag element to use an image as a link. You can use the mail to scheme inside the href attribute to create a link that opens the user's email program. Thank you. Now, if you like this, feel free to subscribe and donate something small to our Patreon page. Thank you, and have a good night. Till tomorrow, when we are doing link colors and bookmarks. Thank you very much.